sure you guys can tell whether I passed or not because I am just cheesing in the face. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I know we all been waiting for this moment. I know I have been, whether or not I passed my Nclex. So yeah, I'm gonna get right into it right now. Alright, so first and foremost, I just want to tell you guys, when you have your Nclex set up, the date and all that, do not tell anybody. Just try and keep that to yourself. Don't be like me. I told two of my best friends, an ex-classmate, two fellow YouTubers, and my boyfriend, but he don't count because I've known him all my life, so he knows everything. But just try and keep things to yourself. I know it's hard, you get excited, but at the same time it does build up that anxiety in you. I know for me, when I was gearing up for the Nclex, I was like, oh my god, why did I tell everybody? Because now they're asking me, when's your date, you know, when you're gonna take it. Just tell somebody really close to you and keep it at that, or just don't tell anybody, so that way you just come into your Nclex test and you are just calm as a butterfly. But yeah, when I was preparing for this exam, mind you, I graduated back in August, so this is well over a month, and I told you guys in my last video when I was sitting in my car what happened with my Nclex. The whole registration thing was all mixed up. They had the wrong info, and somehow the school got my date, but I didn't. Either way, I took the exam. So when I was preparing for my Nclex, I was just like all over the place in the beginning. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, where am I studying from? I really didn't know where to begin. I just felt so overwhelmed. Even though I went through nursing school, I know this stuff. It's just when you're actually preparing for the Nclex, that's when it hits you. And people were telling me, girl, use UWorld, ReadMar, all these other online resources. But at the time, I had the Nclex Mastery app, and I also had my Saunders book. I also watched a couple of YouTubers that are on here for education purposes, and that's pretty much it, guys. That and maybe some ATI, but I really sat down and created like a whole study cram for myself, because that's what it really came down to. Just using one source helped me, and I was just creating my own, honestly. And if you guys are interested, I don't mind sharing that with you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, I kind of talked about this in one of my stories, like back when I was studying in the beginning, but I could definitely share it with you guys. Just make like a whole document just to share tips and like how to read questions and things that I reviewed for myself. Like I created like a whole system for myself and how to study. So yeah, I will definitely try and come back to this video, update you guys in my community tab when I'm done, and I'll put the link in this video, the description box, so you guys can have something. And yeah, I just don't mind helping out my fellow nursing students. But yeah, when I took the exam, guys, first of all, when you come in there, don't come in there with your phone, your Apple Watch, none of that. I mean, obviously they have lockers, but still, like, you got to be prepared to empty your pockets. Like, you cannot even have your glasses on with anything on them, honestly, because they're looking for like flashlights. When the woman told me that, I was like, huh? Like, they have things in eyeglasses. But anyways, I don't want to drag this. So when I was taking my exam, I literally took my time, guys. Like, I've never taken my time ever when I've taken an exam. I'm always like, okay, the instructions, like, whatever. Please take your time. I'm being so honest. Just read the dumb questions, answer them, and then move along, because honestly that will help bring your anxiety down. But guys, let me tell you what happened with my exam. So I want to say, the day before I was talking about this, I'm like, please do not give me any select alls. I forgot what my first question was, but it had something to do with delegation. Then my second question was something different. Third was something different. By the way, these are multiple choice style questions. And then the fourth question came along with a select all, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I just said, please don't give me any select alls. So I see that select all, and then I go on to another question. Then every other question was a select all. I was just like, okay, I just want to be done. It got to question 77, and I was just like, all right, like, can we just end this test? Like, I really want to be done at 85 questions. Please just let me be done at 85 questions. When it cut off, I didn't even realize it was 85 questions. The screen went blue. I was like, oh my god, I'm not ready. Like, I am not ready. Why did y'all do this to me? Why? I walked out of there, I was crying, guys. Like, I was just like, I don't think I did good. Because if you finish the test at 85 questions, either you did really, really, really good, or you did horrendous, like horrendous, to be stopping at 85 questions. So in the car, I was just like, oh my gosh, I was bawling in tears, guys. Like, I could not even drive off right away. I called my friend. I was like, I just took my Nclex. I don't think I passed. She's like, girl, you got that. I'm like, no, hell I don't. Like, it's done. Like, I was looking at the sky. I'm like, I can't take this. Like, I need to know now. But guys, before I pulled off, I'm telling you, I said a prayer. Either I did really, really good and this is my time, or I did really, really bad. I had to accept it. I'm like, all right, maybe it's not my time. If I did bad, hey, I gotta do it over. Because as I was leaving, the lady was like, good luck. And I'm thinking to myself, you're gonna see me in a couple weeks. But yeah, guys, the anxiety that was pent up. So anyways, fast forward, I want to say about 4 or 5 hours later, I got an email saying, hey, you took your exam. This is from Pearson Vue or the state or whoever sent me an email, and they said thank you for, you know, taking this exam, and then they send you a little survey or whatever. By the way, when you end your test, you have to fill out a survey as well for the actual testing site. But yeah, I got this email and I was just like, all right, now I gotta wait. You have to wait 48 hours here in New York to get your results. I heard about this little Pearson Vue Trick from a number of people that I know that took the exam in the past, my classmates, and even people on YouTube talking about this Pearson Vue Trick. But I was a little skeptical about it because I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I could be that 1% that doesn't pass the exam, you know, and they do this trick and it's just like, ooh, like I didn't pass. But anyways, my friend calls me and she's like, listen, just do it. Like, you're gonna find out, like, just do it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to find out. Like, I really don't want to find out whether I passed or I failed. Like, I don't want to do it. She's like, I'm telling you that you passed. I'm like, fine. Peer pressure, guys, peer pressure. And again, this is after I received my email. This is 4 or 5 hours after I took my exam. I go online and I re-register as if I'm taking a new exam. So you fill in the info, and I'll leave a screenshot here as well. Fill out the info all over again, but instead of saying you never took the exam, say you did take the exam. So I clicked off yes for everything, except there's an option saying like, did you try and get another license in this field or something like that, and I put no. So you go forward, you put in your credit card information. By the way, when you put in your credit card information, do not put the current expiration date, or just put like a different zip code. So I did that. Then it takes you to the next screen. Now the next screen, it could tell you either you put in the wrong credit card information, or in my case, which was the good sign, it said that right now you have a registration already in place and you cannot make another appointment. Basically, I'll leave a screenshot. And at that moment, guys, I was just like, oh crap. Like, I was even screaming, my friend is screaming in my ear like, oh my god, you passed, you passed, you passed. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like, I need to see it for myself. And I was telling her, I'm like, I need to see it for myself. I'm not gonna go off of this, because again, I could be that little 1% that just proves everybody wrong. Like, this ish don't work. So I'm waiting and I keep refreshing. Guys, I don't know why I kept doing this. I kept refreshing for my results. You still have to wait 48 hours, but I kept doing that little registration thing just to make sure. Like, I kept doing it like at odd hours, and then the following day I did it again. So I'm like, all right, maybe this is true. Maybe I really did pass. And then I had the nerve to try and look up my license number, knowing that it takes at least a week to confirm all your information and everything with the state. So I'm like, all right, I'm not even with the state. Like, I don't even think I passed. Thinking to myself, like, there is no way that I passed this exam with all those select alls. Guys, I think I had about like 50 select alls. Like, I kid you not, had to be, because it was just like every other question. This test really asked me everything you can think of. Like, every topic that we studied in nursing school, it was on my exam. By the way, and disclosure, guys, there was a question on my exam that was from my Saunders book. I came across the question and I was like, why does this look familiar? I had to read it like 10 times before I clicked submit, because I was just like, this question looks mighty familiar. And I really want to encourage you guys to practice questions. Keep practicing. Like, do not stop. If you see a question online, answer it. Look, I used to Google questions and just answer them for the hell of it, just so you get accustomed to doing that. But yeah, guys, I found out that I passed, and it's official. Your girls are next. I'm just annoying, guys. I'm so annoying. But I was hyperventilating, I kid you not. When I found out my results, I was like, somebody pass me a bag, please. Like, I was turning red, like how I'm turning now. I just want to encourage you guys. I know this is not encouraging for anybody that hasn't taken their Nclex yet, but guys, please be positive. Tell yourself you will pass this exam. Like, speak it into existence. If you gotta make a playlist, girl, I will help you. Or boy, I will help you, okay? Because I was listening to Marvin Sapp, Never Could Have Made It. Like, I was listening to every type of gospel song that was out there, guys, because I was just like, I need Jesus. I do. Like, besides just this test, but I need him in general. But it was a lot, guys. I'm telling you, that test was a nightmare. I hope nobody has to go through what I went through with all those select all questions, but prepare yourself. Like, I'm being so serious, guys. Prepare yourself for the worst, and that's the only thing that I could tell you guys. And try not to study all over the place. Like, give yourself a break. Don't cram yourself, don't overwhelm yourself. And really, one thing I want to stress to you guys, if you are still in nursing school, start studying for it right now. Like, really start preparing yourself. I know it's a lot when you have tests and you have all these things going on at once, but if you have some downtime, literally, guys, take advantage and just focus, answer questions, whatever it is that you can do for your Nclex, just try and do it. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed hearing the good news, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you guys. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, shoot me an email, and yeah, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Support your girl and your boy who's asleep right now, Noah. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.